Alright guys, welcome to the forest. This is a game I've been spending way too much of my time on, honestly. Um, it's a co-op server I've been doing with one of my good friends, and we're on day 440 in-game on this server. We have completed the main story mission, just for context. You'll see that with some of the stuff I've been able to build. And the things we've built that I'm going to showcase in this video altogether has to be like over 2,000 logs, way more sticks and rocks on top of that. We've put so much time and energy into building what I would consider a civilization at this point. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. We're gonna start here in the plain. I don't know what happened with this server. This hasn't been a thing for us before, but we were actually able to build in and on top of the plane in this one. So that was a major blessing, starting out at first with nothing. Just for reference, here we are on the map. I die a lot, so my map is not filled out. But coming out of the plane, you get a good little view of everything. Can't see much from right here. But just to show you, like, this is what we were able to do with the plane being able to build on it. I have not been able to encounter this before, so I was super stoked about that. I'm still fairly new to Forest, even though it's an older game, so there's still a lot of things I'm either unaware of or learning. So if there's anything I missed, feel free to leave it down below and let me know, because I'm always open to more knowledge. This is our area we call the Outer Banks. It's just mostly like a storage area. Got the stick and rock storage, all these log holders, little place to chill out, bunch of food storage, like so much that we fill it up and it ends up resetting. So food is definitely not a shortage here. Just another little storage room there. And then just a back exit out of the camp here. We had to put a fence around that huge log because even with 3 tiers of rocks up, the mutants were climbing over that log and getting in our camp still, and it was horrible. So we just had to deal with the eyesore and put that there. This is like my little, I don't know, inner space, inner camp here within the camp. So that way I can just have like ultimate protection from things outside. So I got a little garden under here, a little tower so I can see over my fence. Doghouse, even though it's technically supposed to be a tent. I use it as a doghouse. I think it looks super cute for that. So I got Timmy there with the dog. Some log holders hidden back here. And then I custom built this house. It was the first house I custom built, so I was kind of impressed for it being my first build. The only thing I regret is not getting rid of this tree trunk when I built it, so now I have to deal with that every now and then. But nonetheless, here's the living room of the place and kitchen area. And then I got myself a little bedroom in here with my wife here. And I was able to connect these two together to where I could come out and overlook the rest of the camp. So there's a little preview for the rest of the camp. At least in this part of the map, we have 2 encampments currently set up. And so you come out of here. We're gonna come over here to the base of the tower, and I'll give you guys a coaster ride at the end of the video. I just want to get through the tour first. Put this little bridge here to get around easier, and this just gives us a way to have another back exit. A little sketchy, but it works. And then Alright, and here is my co-op's little inside the camp again. So he has a little storage shed here. Door glitches out. And then his little, like, just kind of kitchen slash living space. And then here's his armory. Little treehouse armory. And then he has his bed and stuff up here. We put a staircase on top of these rocks in order to get logs up here and just took it down when we were done. But I don't know. I thought the way we set it up was pretty cool, how he has one treehouse for his bedroom, a place for storage, and a place to hang out like that. And he got a little dog and doghouse too. Alright. Let's come over here and we will use part of the zip line system to get us down to the other half of this camp. We do, for being on this cliff where we get like minimal foot traffic from the cannibals, we do get some breaches sometimes where I think they just kind of clip down the side of the mountain or even spawn down here, but like every once in a while we have to deal with a cannibal down here, but otherwise it's relatively quiet, so definitely an A1 location if you're looking for good spots. Got a couple of staircases so we can get up there easier. I just wanted this here so I can come out over the water a little bit and enjoy the ocean view. Get my free rope from over here real quick. And then we'll show you the church first. Something interesting real quick about the crosses that I built. There's about 3 different crosses across the map that we put up. And all of them, let me pull out my compass. I lined them up to where they all face north or align with the north in some way. And so the arms go east to west, and it's almost like having like a built-in compass. So I thought that that was really cool. Here's the church. I thought it was neat putting her there like she's giving a sermon. And got Timmy here listening. And because church is mostly known for healing, I put the medicine in here. Thought that was a neat idea. Going to this first house. I tried to put these awnings over the porches. It didn't exactly work. And then this mannequin right here totally blocks the door. So definitely be wary of that when you're building. I was not. But we got in here. So here's the little living space there. And then I just kind of blocked off the bed area so that way it looks like it has some privacy. A lot easier to get out. And then this was my place over here whenever I was down here before I built that up there. So, have a look-see at that. This was my friend's house before we built his place up there. So he's got his living space here, bedroom in here. I put little fences up, like little front yards for us. I thought that was kind of cute. And we have a couple of sheds, just some more storage. A lot of water collectors, rabbit holder. This is like our kitchen. So obviously wifey's in here in the kitchen. No offense to the ladies. I am one. But yeah, that was our kitchen. And then over here, we got our houseboat for when we go traveling. Surprised that food's still there and hasn't despawned. And then trophy wall with a lot of the different animals we've killed. We just recently got the trophy for killing and trophying all the animal heads, so that was neat. So yeah, this is just like another armory area, weapon storage. Got a target you can like practice at. And then that's really it for this part of the civilization we made. There's a second area that we set up recently, and we just got done building it actually. So I will show you that. This does take us right by the main cannibal camp on the zipline system, so hopefully I don't get ambushed on the way over there. We put up these little rails at the corners of the tower, and it makes it easier to just sprint up the little straights, and you don't have to worry about running right off the edge. So yeah, I'll show you this zip line first. It takes us right down there to the armory area. You can see Arms down there getting totally messed up by a trap. He ain't happy. And then this zip line takes us to the other camp there. But I also just wanted to give you an overhead view of what this area of the camp looked like because it's just really cool. Can't see much with that tree there, but you can also kind of see the roller coaster we built, or log slide, whatever you want to call it. That coaster was a project of, like, I swear, almost a month-long trial and error trying to figure out how to make it work to where you wouldn't fly out every time. So